Hi, I'm Brenda Buglione, and welcome to a brand new season of SnowMotion, where we cover all things skiing, from industry news and interviews to tips and films. This week, we're riding up the chairlift with French slalom skier Clement Noel, and then we'll get a behind-the-scenes look at life on the World Cup with superstar Mikaela Shiffrin. I'll show you how to stay in the athletic position in my ski tip, and later, warm up your body for a day on the slopes in my fitness tip. Winter is finally here, so let's get started.
Since 1976, U.S. ski and snowboarding has relied on the name Steadman to keep its athletes on the slopes, competing and winning against the world's best. Today, that legacy continues as the most innovative minds in sports medicine provide personalized patient care to our nation's best. On the World Cup Tour and beyond, the Steadman Clinic and Steadman Philippon Research Institute, treating Team USA and the athlete in all of us.
SnowMotion is brought to you by the Steadman Clinic, treating Team USA and the athlete in all of us. And by Gorsuch. Alpine skier Clement Noel became a hero in France when he won Olympic gold in 2022, ending a 20-year slalom medal drought for France. Clement remains a consistent top performer, racking up podiums on the World Cup. We caught up with him during training. Today's chairlift interview is with Clement Noel. It took me a while to learn the pronunciation, but we've trained and practiced.
Yeah.
Did I do a good job?
Yeah, perfectly.
Okay, he's a slalom specialist from France, and he's a gold medalist. Clement, how do you feel about being in America, training here on Gold Peak and Vail?
That's perfect. Today is a great day. A little bit of GS training because I'm slalom specialist, but I do a little bit of GS and I need to work a lot. So that's really a good day for me. First time here in
really?
Vail.
Wow.
Yeah, and it's going to be also my first time in Aspen this weekend. So pretty excited about it.
Okay, the snow is perfect, isn't it?
Yeah. Snow is really what you expect when you come to America. It's cold outside and the snow is really aggressive, really perfect. So it's easy to ski, but it's not really easy to go fast. So I need to work a little bit on that still.
Yeah. Okay, so I remember when you came onto the circuit, you just appeared and you were really at the top of the game and you're young.
I'm not that young anymore. But I was young when I arrived in World Cup, and for sure my second season in World Cup I did some pretty good job in Wengen and Kitzbühel. I won my two first races.
Crazy, just a newbie on the circuit, and then you became famous.
Yeah, especially winning in Kitzbühel.
Yeah,
it was crazy, just in front of Marcel Hirscher at the time. So it was still a really great memory for me. And then, to go, everybody say that to go on the top, it's not to
get there, it's to stay there.
Get there, it's not that difficult. The most difficult is to stay there. And for sure it's difficult, but I fight every year and I'm still quite good, even if I'm not that young anymore. So yeah, I will try to keep pushing, and there are some young guns who are fast too.
Yeah. Okay, so look at how tall you are.
I am.
Do you think it's an advantage in slalom to be so tall?
I don't know. I think it could be an advantage, but it could be also more difficult, to find the good balance and everything. When you are taller, I think it's more difficult, but yeah, maybe I can go faster because of long legs. I don't know.
So what is your biggest challenge being a slalom specialist and living this life on the circuit?
My biggest challenge, I think, it's the consistency. You know, to be consistently fast, not that much mistake on one whole season of World Cup. For me, it's the most difficult part. I've always been a little bit inconsistent and like sometimes I'm fast, sometimes I straddle, sometimes I'm DNF. So right now I feel like I'm starting to do some good job, but that's not, you know, being a World Cup ski racer, it's also really a lot of fun of traveling around the world, meeting some new people, and that's what I want to bring with me for the next years and for my future after ski racing.
That struck me when I got to be with the whole French team, and you guys have a lot of fun.
Yeah, we have a pretty good team. We are all some good friends, and the atmosphere is perfect. And also, we are kind of fast at the moment. The young guys ski really fast in training, so that pushed me to go a little bit faster also.
Oh, well, we love following Clement. Let's practice one more time.
Yeah.
Say it again. Clement.
Yeah, that's perfect.
I want to say Clement.
Yeah, Clement is the American way to say it, but it's okay.
Clement. Well, we are cheering for you all the time.
Thank you.
It's been a pleasure getting to meet you.
Thank you very much to support us, and we will try to do a good job for the next few races.
Okay, we'll be watching you, and thank you, Clement.
Thank you. Bye.
Coming up, I'll share one of my favorite drills that will help you get out of the back seat and on top of your skis. And then Clement is back to take on the wildest slalom course I've ever seen.
Feed has everything you need to fuel your workout. Hydration, gels, chews, we even have breakfast shakes. Ready for your ride?
Totally. Let's go.
Join over 500,000 athletes that are fueled by the feed.
Gels every 20 minutes.
Your feed coach can help you pick out what you need for your workouts.
Thanks, feed coach.
Don't forget to hydrate.
Doesn't matter if you just started training or you plan to win the World Championships. Shop today to get a free water bottle printed with your name. Visit thefeed.com. Fuel your workout.
We don't just repair injuries, we look within to harness the body's own power to heal and decipher the delicate balance of tendon, cartilage, and bone. Developing new treatments so you recover faster. The Steadman Clinic and Steadman Philippon Research Institute. The future of orthopedic medicine is here.
We see athletes as the ones that set goals. Goals in the recovery of a life-altering injury. The individuals that redefine the magic of getting back up. Those that reframe their own recoveries to not be identified by their disability, but by what they will find next as their new ability to succeed. We are High Fives, the safety net of the outdoor sports community.
For all my latest ski and fitness tips and chairlift interviews, subscribe to SnowMotion Sports on YouTube and follow me on Instagram at Brenda Buglione 1. When we're skiing, our goal is to always be in the athletic position. A lot of times at the end of a turn, we have a tendency to get kicked back. I'm going to show you a drill that will help get our hips up and forward, reestablish our balance, and make a clean turn. It's called the Swiss drill. It's Michaela Schifrin's favorite drill because it works. So what we're going to do is we're going to hold both poles in one hand. And then we're going to pass the poles behind our back, grab them with the other hand, and come back down in between each turn. The reason this drill is so good is because it forces your hips up and forward and puts your weight on the balls of your feet. This allows you to have a little break in between each ski turn and rebalance yourself to go back down in the athletic position and make another good turn. So here I am turning. My hand that's in the inside of my ski turn is the one that's carrying the poles. After I finish that turn, I lift my hips, I drive them forward, pass the poles behind my back, and come back down going the other direction. Doing this tip is a win-win for your skiing because it re-establishes your balance in between every single turn so that you can get back into the athletic position. And it also gives your legs a little break so they won't tire as fast and you'll be able to make great turns all day long. What happens when you set up a slalom course in a terrain park? Check out this short film starring Clement Noel.
Tiens, regarde là-haut.
Ah ouais, là-haut c'est beau blanc.
Je pense que c'est
Au Pida ça devrait bien partir.
Ouais. Ah, regarde, ça vient neiger.
Ah ouais, là-bas, ouais. Salut les gars.
As the founders of Surefoot, Bob and Russ Shea are obsessed with creating the perfect ski boot for you because they know that a properly fitted custom ski boot will make you a better skier, whatever level you're at. At Surefoot, they've developed a process that guarantees the perfect fit for each customer, and of course, they are obsessed with the process.
We have 300 experts in Surefoot on the world that all use the exact same process.
Surefoot, better fitting, better skiing.
Dream job? Oh God. Marine biologist. A food critic.
I already started a coffee roasting business, Pacific Crest Coffee Company. And our first location's doing really well, and we're opening up a second location now in Truckee. Outside of ski racing, definitely dream job, heli ski guide.
Lifty at Cochrane Ski Area.
If we want to protect the places we love, we must vote. America is a nation of many nations, many histories, many experiences. But despite our different paths, we all converged here. You see, our common ground is the land itself, our playgrounds, and places we love. Now we must protect them from the effects of climate change. If you love the land, make a plan to vote this November.
SnowMotion is brought to you by Surefoot. Better fitting, better skiing. And by Vocal, high-tech made where we live and ski. Welcome back to SnowMotion. When Lindsey Vonn retired, she had 82 World Cup wins, 4 Crystal Globes, and 3 Olympic medals. And now she's coming back out of retirement to race again on the World Cup. And here at SnowMotion, we can't be more excited to watch her. Go, Lindsey, go. I know when you show up to the hill in the morning, you're excited to get after it. Just remember, it's important to get your body ready first. Here's a quick warm-up routine I like to do every time I ski. Today, I'm here with Kate Kirwood, certified exercise specialist, former D1 NCAA alpine ski racer, and my daughter. Kate has made special appearances with me on SnowMotion before, and we're lucky enough to have her today to show us her favorite exercises to warm up our bodies for a great day on the slopes.
Thanks, Mom. I'm excited to be back on SnowMotion. It's great in the morning if you can get your blood flowing before you hit the slopes. You can jump on a spin bike if you have access to that, or you can go for a walk or a little jog outside. But the main muscles that you really want to focus on warming up in the morning are our legs, our glutes, and our core. So the first exercise we're going to show you is really focusing on our glutes and our legs. So what you're going to do, you can do this with or without a band. I'll use a band. She won't use a band. And you'll put it right around your knees or your ankles if you have a band. You're going to find a deep squat and then push your knees outwards to really activate the side of your glutes and your core. And side step, staying in a low squat, pushing off that bottom leg, really trying to keep your hips squared and keeping your weight on your heels and keep your eyes up like you're skiing down the hill. And then we can go back the other direction. And warming up your glutes is so important because when you're skiing all day, your quads will really be doing a lot of work. And so if you can share the work with your glutes and the other parts of your legs, it's a great way to keep you on the hill all day. Another variation of that exercise is you can go forward and backward to warm up more the bulk of our glute versus just our abductors.
The second body part to warm up is your core, because when you're skiing, you're in a dynamic position with your ankle, knee, hip into the hill, and you gotta counter those forces that are built up on your edge with a stable core.
So one of my favorite exercises to warm up your 360 core that you'll see all the ski racers doing at the top of the hill before they're raced is using a band. You can do this with or without a partner, and it's really focusing on your rotation and anti-rotation of your core. And so what you're gonna do is you're gonna hold the band between your hands and you're going to squat down, engaging your core, pulling your belly button into your spine, and we will take turns alternating, rotating our hands to the outside. One of us will resist the rotation and one of us will focus on the rotation. So I will go first and I will rotate the band out while engaging my core. And when my mom rotates out, I'm resisting the force, really getting into my deep stabilizing core. And you can do this about 10 times each side. To make it more difficult, you can use a thicker band, you can increase the reps, or you can even add some squats in it as well.
Phew, that was great. Okay, for our third tip, we should do a balance drill.
Balance is so important in skiing with the changing slope, changing conditions. You have an icy turn, you have a powder turn. So it's really, really nice to just feel stable and strong on your skis. So what we're gonna do for this exercise is you're gonna stand on one leg, whichever leg you prefer, and you're going to start driving that knee up.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna shoot that leg back, doing a little single leg deadlift. Keep your eyes up as if you're going down the hill. And then come through. You can just keep repeating, trying to keep your foot off and keeping your hips square to the ground.
All right, I love it. Okay, let's switch legs.
Core on, glute on.
How many of these do we do?
Do 10 on each leg, or until you feel like your balance is really warmed up.
Thanks, Kate, those were great. All right, everyone. Take that 5 to 10 minutes before you go up on the hill because it will help you so much.
Warming up is so important before you get out on the slopes. It really helps you prevent injury and helps you perform much better, and it allows you to ski well or snowboard well on your first run versus taking 3 or 5 runs to get to your peak performance.
Okay, we'll see you out there. Even though she's the winningest ski racer of all time, Michaela Schifrin is not immune to setbacks and injuries. In this episode of our YouTube series, Moving Right Along, we find out what motivates Michaela to fight to get back on top of the podium. Follow at Michaela Schifrin for more.
Oh my gosh.
You did tell me we were going to film this weekend. Oh. I just didn't really think that that meant today. Because today is an off day. So we're just activating you.
There are no days off.
That was such a bad idea. Look. I might have sped up a little bit.
And we're rolling. One of the questions I've been mulling over, I get asked this a lot, what motivates me to keep doing this? And I actually think that this is what motivates me. The work in itself, all of the time on snow, video analysis, all of this is in and of itself what motivates me. All of that goes together to put me at my best level, right? But that's the motivating piece, not a record or a result or some accolade that I want to achieve before the end of my career. It's just simply doing the thing as well as I can.
So we're at bib draw. I am waiting to pick my number. First one in 7 weeks, so I hope I get a good number, but anything 1 through 7 is normally pretty good.
Welcome to the stage, Michaela Schifrin.
Just take one.
Yeah, take one. Pull it, and look there.
Oh, I'm sorry.
For tomorrow, Michaela Schifrin with bib number 5. Good luck tomorrow, Michaela. We're nice to have you back. Thank you very much. Michaela Schifrin,
Okay, tomorrow program is as follows. Jury is 7:45. We can load the lift anytime after 7. But it was really good snow. Really is hard, responsive. It's good.
That's awesome.
Pretty friendly.
Great.
There are things that are always going to be simply beyond our control. We're left with 2 choices. Let it consume you or let it motivate you. And what I've watched you do the last 6 weeks, through the ebbs and flows, the highs and lows of everything that we've been through, is you've allowed it to motivate you and build you back to where you're at now. And it's been really inspiring to watch that and watch all the work that Reagan's been doing as well, but it's incredible.
Thank you for sharing that.
Yeah. Thank you guys for all of the work that you've done all these weeks, and thank you for being patient and then
getting right back on it and doing all the work, and appreciate it a lot. Make it good tomorrow.
Go have fun.
Yeah.
And have fun. That's exactly.
Well, that's all for this episode of SnowMotion. Thanks for joining us, and make sure to tune in next time for more winter sports action. Until then, I'm Brenda Buglione, and we'll see you on the slopes.